Boulder's top stories this week. The city announces a new ambulance service provider. Boulder's college scene comes back to life as students return for classes. And the city celebrates 1 year of clean energy production. Hi, I'm Natalie Wood. The city of Boulder will be using a new ambulance service starting with the new year. On January 1st, the city will switch from Boulder County's ambulance service to a 5-year contract with American Medical Response. Over the past few years, many local municipalities have opted out of their contract with Boulder County, resulting in higher costs for Boulder residents and creating the potential for fewer ambulances to be available to respond to city calls. For this reason, the City of Boulder decided to bid an ambulance service contract individually. City officials estimate that the average patient will save $40 for the most basic of calls under the new contract with American Medical Response. The savings are expected to be about $300 for an ambulance response that calls for more typical services and significantly more than that for patients who have more complex emergency needs. The company will also keep a minimum of 4 ambulances in the city while maintaining a 7-minute response time to 90% of all medical emergencies. The proposed contract provides ongoing emergency medical training for city firefighters to provide on-the-scene service to the Boulder residents. The city's current ambulance provider, Pridemark Rural Metro, will continue to provide ambulance service through 2011 as part of the existing contract between the city and the county. School is officially back in session, and you may have noticed some new faces around town. Boulder is home to institutions of higher education, and during the school year, it is also home to thousands of students. I stopped by Naropa and CU this week to experience some of the vibrancy college students bring to Boulder. Between doing some back-to-school shopping and getting back into the fall routine, you may have noticed some extra traffic in Boulder. Naropa and CU students started classes this week, and that means a big influx in Boulder residents. And with those new locals comes new energy.
College students bring young energy and a lot of excitement, and I think, having both universities here that really have a commitment to doing service in the community, I think that brings a lot of the energy off campus and out into our broader community.
Korbelik says the first few weeks of school are usually an exciting time for students who are just settling in. And in a top-rated college town like Boulder, the reasons students choose to come here seem endless.
Boulder does get rated, across the country as one of the top college towns. It is such a vibrant community. There's so much going on both on and off campus and so many opportunities. There's anything from hiking clubs to cooking clubs to language and arts and culture. So it's such an active community that I think it's a great place for students who already have that active lifestyle and energy to come join in.
Boulder's 2 universities have many differences, but Korbelik says in many ways they complement each other. Naropa is a smaller contemplative education program with different offerings than CU, and CU is a big state school that provides sporting events and other large-scale activities to everyone in Boulder.
I think there's really great ways that they complement each other, and students are starting to discover that, and the schools are starting to share that information with students as well. So it's a neat collaboration that's forming.
Between the 2 universities, CU and Naropa have more than 29,000 students enrolled this fall. 32% of those students are here from out of state. There's been a lot of talk in our town about energy in recent months, and the City of Boulder has a success story to share. Last week marked the 1-year anniversary of the solar system at the 75th Street Wastewater Treatment Facility. Nearly 1.5 million kilowatt hours of energy have been produced since its creation last summer, helping greatly to offset the energy used at the facility. The system, which is comprised of more than 4,000 photovoltaic panels, had a first-year production of about 96% of its annual energy generation potential. Over the last year, the system has operated with marked efficiency and reliability, providing about 15% of the wastewater treatment facility's annual power needs. Public Works for Utilities Director Ned Williams says the solar system benefits Boulder in more ways than one.
By using the solar system, we're able to defer and not buy as much power from Xcel. Thereby, Xcel doesn't generate all this carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gas, and expel it into the atmosphere. It saves the city money that translates to savings to our rate-paying customers, and probably more importantly, it provides us on a course towards energy sustainability for our community.
In addition to the 75th Street wastewater treatment facility solar system, Williams says the Utilities Division is proceeding with plans to install solar panels at both of Boulder's water treatment plants, as well as at various city facilities around town. The City of Boulder wants to remind seniors that the East Boulder Senior Center will be closed for annual maintenance from August 29th through Labor Day, September 5th. The center will reopen on Tuesday, September 6th. The Senior Center closes every year for maintenance, such as refinishing floors, carpet cleaning, and minor repairs. The West Senior Center will remain open during the East Center's closure, so seniors are invited to use that center instead. Meals on Wheels and lunches at Cafe Classico will not be affected. For more information on East Boulder Senior Center's week-long closure, please call 303-441-3148. That's all the time we have for this week. You can connect with Inside Boulder News on Facebook by submitting news tips and questions. Just search for City of Boulder Channel 8. I'm Natalie Wood. Stick around for more Inside Boulder next.